Have you ever noticed how some agents seem to effortlessly attract clients who are a perfect fit, while others feel like they're working twice as hard to make half the progress? Well, look, let's be real. If you have to keep proving your value, you're probably not aligned with it yet. And before you do another post or make another cold call, I want to ask you a question. What if the missing key isn't more marketing, but more listening? In this video, I'm going to break down why focus groups aren't just a corporate buzzword. They're your secret weapon to understanding the why behind your clients' decisions. So take a deep breath, grab your notebook, and get ready, because this episode will show you how to stop guessing and start knowing.
Welcome to that smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my face, so I'll be okay.
Tony the Tycoon, president of Insure Legacy, where we help women in insurance turn purpose into profit and profit into legacy with systems that create predictable profit in peace. So in today's episode of the Insure Legacy Show, we're diving into the hidden power of focus groups in life insurance. Now, this conversation will show you how listening to the right voices will transform how you sell, serve, and build legacy. Listen, guys, you got to understand that listening is your superpower. Focus groups give you the language, the emotion, and the direction to align your offer with what clients really want. We're going to reveal how you can use this simple but powerful tool to build trust, confidence in a business that serves your clients at the highest level. Now, most agents are chasing volume, more posts, more calls, more noise. But noise isn't the same thing as authority. Alignment is authority. So when your offer and your market and your message agree, people feel it before you even open your mouth. Too many insurance professionals build their campaigns on assumptions. They guess what their audience wants based on their own preferences or by copying what they see others doing. Look, that's like trying to hit a bullseye blindfolded. You might get lucky once, but luck isn't a sustainable strategy for building your business. And look, here's the biggest issue. Our industry has been slow to innovate because we haven't prioritized understanding our clients. And according to research highlighted by Milliman, innovation in insurance isn't just about products. It's about grasping the behavioral economics like marketing and psychology behind our clients' decisions. So qualitative research methods like focus groups give us the context and emotion behind the numbers. They enable us to hear direct quotes, notice themes, and understand the why behind what our clients want. Life insurance market research has clear purpose, and to understand consumer needs, preferences, and motivations, we have to collect the data. Now, we can do that through surveys, interviews, and focus groups. Like, companies gain insight into what motivates consumers to purchase life insurance when these things happen. And also, what factors influence their buying decisions and how they perceive different products. Those are things we have to ask ourselves too. So why does this matter for us? Because in an industry built on trust and relationships, guessing about your client's pain points, guys, that's expensive. And falling back on generic scripts might land a sale, but it won't build a legacy. You see, legacy is built when your systems and your soul are aligned, when your message is rooted in truth, and when your process is tuned to what your clients actually need. That's legacy. And that's where focus groups come in. Let's break down how to use focus groups like a legacy architect. We're going to look at 4 steps. We want to build your circle, ask legacy level questions, listen for the patterns, and apply the insights. All of this is delivered with clarity, empathy, and curiosity. So in step 1, build your circle. A focus group is a simple, moderated conversation with a small, carefully selected group of people who represent your ideal clients. And according to research, focus groups allow participants to articulate their opinions, emotions, and viewpoints in their own terms. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that this freedom helps you uncover nuanced insights you can't capture in a survey. So what you want to do is you want to start with 5 to 10 participants who match your client avatar. Are they women? Are they families? Are they entrepreneurs who fit the life stage or demographic you serve? Hey, you choose. Also choose a neutral location in a meeting platform. It could be virtual that seems inviting. Provide an incentive, maybe a $25 gift card, a lunch, or access to an exclusive training. You want them invested, but you also want them comfortable enough to be honest. So send a pre-group survey to screen participants and gather basic demographic data. This is going to help you ensure you have diversity in perspectives and avoid groupthink. So you might be asking, well, why is that step important? Because the power of a focus group is in the people. You can't have a meaningful conversation if the wrong voices are in the room. And I need you to remember something very, very crucial. You have to treat your participants like VIPs. When they feel valued, they're going to give you better insights. Step 2 is ask legacy-level questions. Once you've assembled your group, it's time to ask questions that get to the heart of your client's needs. Now, research shows that focus groups offer a high degree of flexibility and adaptability, allowing researchers to tailor discussions to specific research objectives. So these are the things that they will also help you to produce real-time feedback and instant reactions. So I want you to think about this. What do you want to know? What questions should you ask to get to what you want to know? Maybe you could ask, what do you wish someone would have told you about life insurance earlier? Or what's your biggest fear about financial security? Or they could ask, when you think about your family's future, what keeps you up at night? You're an agent, right? Ask, if you were an agent, what would you wish they would have told you instantly that would make you trust them faster? When you ask these questions, create space for silence. Don't rush to fill the void. Silence invites depth. It signals that you're listening and not just wanting to talk. If someone answers superficially, just gently ask them why again. Questions like, well, why is that important to you? Or, could you tell me more about that? That will help you peel back the layers and reveal the deeper motivation. In step 3, we want to listen for patterns, not praise. This is where many agents misstep. They host conversations looking for validation, hoping clients will confirm their approach and make sure that it's perfect. But legacy builders are listening to find the gaps. And according to CIS International, one of the key objectives of life insurance market research is to understand the consumer's preferences and what factors influence their buying decisions. So, as you moderate the discussion, here's some things that you want to make sure you take notes on. Words that repeat, not just the words themselves, but the emotion behind them. If several participants mention peace of mind, what does that really mean? What specific fears are they trying to soothe? You want to lock in on confusion points. If someone says, I didn't know that, or I didn't understand this until, pay attention. These are opportunities for education and alignment. Objections and hesitations, look, what makes them pause? What keeps them from signing a policy? Motivators, what triggers the yes? Is it protecting the children? Is it debt relief? Is it retirement security? Remember, the goal of a focus group is not consensus, it's insight. Sometimes the richest data emerges from disagreement. When participants question each other, you uncover the social norms and values that shape their opinions. So you have to embrace the synergy of a group dynamics. It reveals what individual interviews just can't reveal. And it's going to give you wonderful insight. So step 4 is this. You got to apply the insights. The only thing worse of not listening is listening and doing nothing with what you heard. So again, going back to that research from CIS International, it notes that focus groups' insights can contribute to product development, brand positioning, and customer satisfaction. This is going to help you tailor marketing campaigns and make informed decisions about messaging. So after your focus group, you need to summarize the themes. This is important. You got to look for the big ideas. Don't draw down on the details. Distill the patterns. Refine your offer. If participants say they're confused by writers, create a simple explainer. If they crave flexibility, highlight adjustable terms. Adjust your language. Use the phrases they used. If they call it life insurance security, call it that. Speak the client's language to build instant rapport. Create content that answers their questions. Build webinars, reels, blog posts, or even email sequences that directly address the fears and desires revealed in your focus group. Test and iterate. Research reminds us that focus groups provide invaluable insights, but are limited by small sample sizes. So, what you need to do, combine them with surveys or follow-up interviews to validate your findings. This application, this is the step where your strategy meets empathy. You're not just gathering data to tick a box. You're using it to serve better. You stop selling products and you start delivering solutions. Here's the bottom line. When you truly understand your market, your confidence rises. Because you stop second guessing your message. You understand that it's not based on assumptions, it's based on truth. You see, alignment between your system and your soul sets you free to sell with integrity and impact. Studies highlight that market research helps companies tailor products to meet the specific demographic needs, build strong brand reputations, and enhance customer satisfaction, which we understand is so important. Focus groups in particular provide rich qualitative data and allow you to observe group dynamics that reveal norms, values, and beliefs, and all of the things that our clients are telling us so that we can be better insurance agents. These insights give us power to speak directly to our clients, their motivations, and to differentiate agency from noise. And there's a psychological win here too. When clients feel heard, they trust you more. They see that you care enough to ask, to listen, and to act. That trust becomes a bridge between your expertise and their needs. People remember how you make them feel. When you run focus groups and apply the insight, you're making clients feel seen, they feel safe, and most importantly, they feel valued. And that feeling is priceless. And that's when insurance stops feeling like a hustle and starts feeling like a calling. You're not just closing deals, ladies. You're opening doors to generational wealth, and most importantly, peace of mind. Look, if this episode spoke to you, here's how you can move closer to your legacy. First, you need to grab our copy of Master the Market. This is your latest guide that will teach you how to amplify value, position your business for predictable profit, and implement strategies based on the market. Now, here's what I'm so excited about. You guys have to join the Legacy Circle. This is where insurance agents grow together. We share experiences, support each other, and implement systems that turn pressure into profit. Subscribe to the Insure Legacy YouTube channel. You're going to get more episodes just like this one, full of fire and data and research and a little bit of my swag, plus behind the scenes training and interviews. So bookmark this episode and rewatch it with your team and let it inspire you for your next step. Because sometimes the difference between frustration and freedom is just one well-moderated conversation. Because at Insure Legacy, you're always just one lead away from your next level. So thank you for spending time with me. Remember, success isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being the most aligned. Focus groups are your path to alignment because they give you the gift of perspective. And if you love this episode, share it with another agent who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start knowing, just DM me the word aligned. I'll show you how to create a business that runs on purpose, not pressure. So always remember, stay bold, stay caring, stay curious. Why? Because your legacy awaits. So run well, young lions and lionesses. Tony the Tycoon. I'm out.